Hello friends, this is Wendy. I am going to do the other side of the paper that we just finished. And I've decided to grab another sketch. And the photo that's supposed to be right here is supposed to be like 3x4. I don't have to do 3x4. But my biggest problem is, I think with the background and especially the tree, this photo gets lost. So the first thing I'm going to do is fussy cut it out. I've already changed my mind. I didn't mind this on here. Didn't mind that at all. I just couldn't find anything to be on the second side of the page. And so I decided to go with Flo's Diner. And so this works. And I'm going to need to fussy cut both of these and just decide what I want to do. Okay, so I'm following a different sketch. I'm really not following this sketch at all. I'm just sort of getting ideas from it because, yeah. So, one of the things, I need to have something that's gonna span like this. I will back these and fussy cut that out as well, but I wanted to get an idea of what I needed to do here. So I'm going to audition some paper. Oh, I guess I should show it all the way up here. I really, it's like this is not part of it, but it's just, in the way. Everything's in the way. Okay, there we go. So I have 3 papers to audition. I won't be using the whole wide chunk there, but so it would be a much smaller piece, a little bit on either side straddling it. It doesn't really do it, but it doesn't not do it either. And there's this. That I like, no I don't. I like the first one better. I'll probably hate this one. Definitely too busy. So, I don't know. I'm going to keep looking. So I'm going to come back to this Route 66 paper. I do like that. Okay, so I decided on this paper here, although we'll see, I may change my mind again. I was going away from the gray, but then I used the gray. I need to cut both of these off with my guillotine. Okay, so I like this. I definitely like to add some brown, but just around the edge because I want everything else to stand out. I don't know which one I want. Should I, you know what? I'm going to try it on a piece of scrap paper here. I'll even do an even more scrappy piece of paper and decide which one I like better. So this one is the tea dye. Okay. And this one is the vintage photo. Hopefully there's a little bit of a difference between them. Oh, there is. almost thinking I like the tea dye better. So, set that aside, and I'm going to ink this with the tea dye. I think I just recently got this. Trying to decide, did I just get it? Or have I had it? Huh. It's really bad, but I don't remember. I order a lot of stuff is the problem. So, I mentioned already, I have the oxide pad of scorched timber coming. It's coming in a few days. And then I have 2 distressed sprays coming next week. Yeah, I like this. Oh, I'm not sure. When I get done, I'll like it, because I usually do by the time I get done. It's just sometimes while I'm in the process of making that I'm not totally loving what I'm doing. Sometimes, like with this page here, I almost threw it away. And now I'm liking it. Good enough. Actually, I like it. I mean, I don't even dislike it. I just remember being stressed about it. So I feel like I'm thinking I need to do that scorched timber. So let me grab my pad and do this. Oh, I hope I'm not unhappy now. I think maybe I should have done ground spread. No, it's all right. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. Okay, I'm liking this so far. What I did is, and this particular paper is Tim Holtz, and it is black on one side and then Kraft on the other. And I think I definitely want it like that. So I'm gonna glue this down first. Then I'm gonna probably just glue one side of this down so I can tuck it in, and then glue again, and hopefully I don't make a total mess, right? You know, I mean, never know. I was gonna use red thread for, well, I'll do this first, and then you'll see. Okay, for me, it's going to be tomorrow. For you, it's going to be moments from now that I'm going to come back and finish this. I think I'm going to do more of this black. I think it really makes everything stand out. And I like this. And yeah, so I've glued this down. I think that's stinking cute. And I think I'm going to do a little silver thing, and probably with some more of this string and a little bow to nowhere. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe up at the top. But I do think I need some of that black here. So, yeah. I decided I really liked the black paper that I used. The with this. I almost did the gears. This one is called Mechanic. I never remember. I have to look them up. I even write it right on them, but I already put that away. So I showed this process faster earlier on the video. Oh, I do need to kind of... Oh, it does scratch it. These are scratches from this. Ha ha ha. I won't do that again. Okay, so now we know that if you do this on the side, you will scratch your glass mat. I thought I might, but it's a tool. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'll just do the top here. So this is the Distress Sanding Disc. And it fits on these little doodads. And they do a really... And then those fit on my little hanger thing. So it's just kind of a nice way to store stuff. And yeah, I give it its own thing. I don't like pulling my stuff off and putting it on, although I do it to a degree with my oxide discs. And I get the ink all over my fingers. I don't like that so much. So this time I'm going to not put this on my glass mat. It works so much better on there, but we know that it scratches. So, you know, I used to try to have everything stay perfect. I think my mother, you know, and I've mentioned this before, she ran around with a Clorox bottle in her hand cleaning everything. You know, everything had to be perfect. Everything had to be super clean. She's a school teacher. Her handwriting, her penmanship was absolutely fabulous. I never, ever got my penmanship that good. But she practiced it all the time because that's what she did, you know, every day for work, was teaching children how to, you know, do their letters. But, so on the edge, I did the scorched timber. So let me get that. And I did get my scorched timber. It's still in the envelope. Probably didn't need to. Okay, so I sanded the side so it would accept the scorched timber better than if I hadn't. And scratch my mat. And so, yeah, lessons learned. But I'm not going to do anything to the rest of this. I liked it the way it was. I just want them to be uniform. So this side is done. And I'm really liking it. And I'm definitely going to ink around this. One of the things I haven't decided if I want to make one bigger. This is one of the annoyances, I guess, of working in a junk journal instead of working with a 12 by 12 page, is that I've got this page over here. Let me go out. So I have this page here that's attached. It's attached and it's like in the way. So I also need to make sure that the back is protected because there are photographs on the back. So I think I'm going to use my red tape to put this down. Okay, this bit of black makes all the difference in the world, and really changes the whole look of this layout. I was just not liking it. I mean, I wasn't hating it, but I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have fussy cut out the trees, but the trees got lost in the background. Anyway, So before I move on though, what I need to do is finish this ornament. I want to put a little metal thing on there with a little scallop, and then I want to have it hang down from the top. I might even put another little bow up there, but I want to use the same pink. I think I started to mention that I was going to use red, but I found that I had this like hot pink, and that's the color of the balls and everything is the hot pink. So yeah, so I am going to do that. Make this ornament next. I'll start by, this is that same punch that I used to make my rosettes, and I'm just gonna punch a little bit of it. I might as well just have it go all the way across. So let's do that. All right, I don't need that much. Let's see, how much do I need? I'll do it where I can. See what I mean about this little piece that is then wasted? Most of them have that, except for that one that I like so much. Let's see, so I think I'm just going to make this, instead of using like a die cut to try to get it into a certain size, I think I'm going to use my guillotine, just cut it and then round the corners. Okay, so hopefully this looks like it's the right size. I mean, it is just art. Ooh, hopefully I can get that in there. I guess I'm going to have to round those corners by hand. See if I can kind of do a good enough job. Oh, that's good enough. Okay, so I'm going to get my little sander out. Now this is Tim Holtz paper. It's his metallics. I ended up realizing when I was doing the edge on this that what I had done on here was use my oxide tea dye. So I went over the edge so that it matched that edge. Okay. I'm going to take this teeny tiny little bit here off. So I want it to have, I think I am going to use the scorched, I already have some on here. See, it almost looks black, but because it's not completely black, there's a vintage sort of feel to it, which I like. Because this diner is kind of a whole 1950s kind of a vibe. Maybe 1950s, 1960s. You listen to Motown songs when you're in there eating your meal. They have hamburgers, and I guess they're famous for their fried chicken. Let's see, where do I want to do it? I want to do it about there, but I want to ink this first, so I'm going to set that aside for a second. Okay, so I'm going to use my picked raspberry and just ink on the outside here. This is the most like that color there, just to kind of bring out that crazy hot pink that's on this tree. Okay. So I'll just turn this over, get an idea of where I want to put it, and draw a line so I know where to glue. All right. So then while this dries, my son just came home for lunch, and as I mentioned earlier, I really, really enjoy this time with him. It definitely makes my day. I will be back. So now my big decision is it done? My answer is I really do not know. Kind of looks done. Sticky maybe with bright pink writing flows. Although there's flows up there, but I still could put flows. I don't know. Before I decide to do anything more with this, I wanted to, so this is where the stitching is going to be. It's going to go into the book. In fact, I'll pull my book out. So this is the book we've already gone through. I'll just quickly zip. So this is how this page goes. Of course, you open it like this, and then like this, but I gotta go all the way out so that you see all of this like that. If you can. So now with it's looking like that, I don't know that I need anything more there. In fact, I'm kind of thinking I don't. So that goes like that. And then the page turns. And there we are with the next page. So I don't know that I need anything written there. I'm thinking that it's good. I really like this a lot. So if you like this, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I come around with making another video. And hit subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you like kind of what I'm doing. It's sort of a mashup, right? Or a fusion of scrapbook and junk journal together. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you later. Bye.